Coronation Street's milestone 65th anniversary was expected to bring nostalgia, tributes, and warm nods to the show's iconic legacy. But instead, the long-running soap has chosen absolute chaos to mark the occasion. In tonight's explosive anniversary special, available early on ITVX, viewers are thrown headfirst into one of the most chilling twists the show has delivered in years. A shocking murder from the past comes roaring back to life, threatening to rip apart the Driscoll family from the inside out. The episode begins with a deceptively cheerful tone. Weatherfield residents celebrating Maggie Driscoll's, Paulina Klein, 65th birthday. Her family and friends gather to toast the eccentric matriarch, whose unwavering humor and seemingly gentle warmth have always painted her as one of the more harmless figures on the street. But as any Corey fan knows, smiles can hide storms, and Maggie's storm has been brewing for decades. In honor of both Corey's anniversary and Maggie's birthday, the episode cleverly intertwines flashbacks of Maggie's earlier years, taking viewers back to when her sons Ben, Aaron Cusker, and Finlay were boys. At first, the scenes feel like warm memories, a mother doting on her young sons, offering guidance, affection, and the illusion of a stable home. But as the flashbacks deepen, the cracks widen. Little by little, Maggie's marriage to her late husband Alan reveals itself to be a troubled battlefield. References to her previous infidelity are hinted at, though Maggie makes sure the boys always see her as the victim. The framing is unsettling. A mother rewriting the family history right in front of her children, always casting herself in the best possible light. And Alan? She paints him as a villain in every retelling. In each flashback, the camera lingers on Maggie a little too long, a subtle hint that her kindness might not be kindness at all, but calculation. Even more disturbing is the growing realization that Ben, the elder son, has absorbed Maggie's version of history completely. Her manipulation has shaped the man he became. Finlay, however, is a different story. As we return to the present, Ben is the picture of a devoted son. He praises his mom, reminisces fondly about his dad, and leads the room in celebrating her birthday. But despite the smiles, one chair remains noticeably empty. Finlay's, the younger brother, is living abroad, absent from the family and, as the episode soon reveals, for very good reason. Just when viewers settle into the emotional nostalgia of the anniversary, the narrative takes a sharp and chilling turn. Corey drops its bombshell. Maggie Driscoll is a murderer. The victim's identity is withheld for maximum shock. A storytelling choice that leaves the audience breathless, but the method is shown in horrifying detail. There is no accident, no moment of panic, no loss of control. Maggie pushes the victim down the stairs. Deliberate, calculated, cold. The moment is made even more devastating by the presence of young Finlay, who witnesses the entire act from the shadows. His scared, trembling face is the episode's most haunting image, the moment that explains decades of distance and silence. Why did he never come home? Why does he keep oceans between himself and the Driscoll family? Because Finlay knows something no one else seems to know. His mother is capable of killing. The fallout is immediate, even if Ben doesn't yet see it. The episode intentionally leaves the audience debating whether Ben is oblivious to the murder or whether he has chosen to turn a blind eye. Has Maggie managed to bury the truth so deeply that even her grown son cannot fathom it? Or is he part of the secret in ways we don't yet understand? The bigger question is Maggie herself. Does she know Finlay saw her commit the murder? Was her overprotective mothering actually a form of control, a way to ensure her boys never turned against her? And did Finlay flee abroad out of pure fear, perhaps never telling anyone what he saw? With Corey's 65-year history of long-buried secrets erupting at the worst possible moment, it's hard to believe this truth will remain hidden for much longer. Soap law is absolute. Secrets don't stay secret. Not in Weatherfield. Not ever. The anniversary episode ends with a chilling possibility lingering over the Driscoll household like a storm cloud ready to burst. Could Finlay return home, either voluntarily or dragged back by fate, and expose the monstrous truth about Maggie? Or will Maggie, pushed into a corner and terrified of being revealed, go to even darker lengths to ensure that her past stays buried forever? Corrie has marked its 65th year not with a celebration, but with a warning. Sometimes the most dangerous person is the one who smiles the widest. And now, Maggie Driscoll's smile has cracks big enough for the whole of Weatherfield to fall through.